Welcome back to Backstage Cast. With me are three of the finest comedians in LA. To my immediate right is Monica Piper, is Claire Berger, and is Leslie Norris. How are you tonight?
Good. We feel wonderful. We were a little nervous about this estrogen on parade show, but we think it went very well.
We'd like to think of ourselves as the Charlie's Angels
of comedies.
This is the first night we've attempted comedy in Zazu. What do you think of it?
I think it was great. I think the crowd was very responsive. I think they're learning to be a comedy crowd. It's a different thing when you're used to being in a disco. You know, you do 3 jokes and they go, all right, where's the music?
What type of problems do you find being a woman in comedy? I mean, do they try to pay you less than a man?
Well, no. The problems are, you know, you got to wash out those bras every night.
You know, I'll answer you this question seriously. When we got here tonight, there was one of the guys that booked us. Someone else in this town said, I can't believe you're courageous enough to book 3 women. All they're going to do is stand on stage and say, I hate men. Well, anybody that saw the show tonight know that we love men. And we're not about making fun or denigrating.
Right now.
We love men. We really love men. And so we're not about ripping men. We're not about getting on stage and emasculating men. That's not what we do.
We love men, and we talk about relationships. We talk about our vulnerability as women, and we're not saying that men are jerks or anything.
But they just need a lot of money.
To my next question. So, Monica, I hear you're going to be on a new TV show.
It's really going to be fun. It's a fun game. It's a game show, but it's designed for really to showcase up-and-coming comedians, and it's based on the old dictionary game. I don't know if you know that, where you know, the contestants see these words they're real words that exist, but they're very obscure, like abanadad and gimcrack, you know, crazy words, and then the comedians each give a definition of this word.
Abanadad, what is that mean?
Abanadad, don't you know? It's a Moroccan mall.
Claire, you are originally from Chicago?
Yes, I started comedy at Second City in Chicago. I toured with Second City for 2 years, and it was a great experience. I worked with a lot of very talented people like Jim Belushi and Tim Kazurinsky and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and a lot of people that you've come to see and know from Saturday Night Live or films. And it was a very good comedy training, but the reality is that Second City does not think very highly of stand-ups. That's sort of left of janitorial to them. So it got to a point where you had to really decide, am I going to commit to doing ensemble improvisation, or am I going to go off on my own? And I just decided it was time to go off by my own. But I loved Second City, and it was a wonderful experience, and I will always feel very lucky and fortunate to have that.
What advice can you give to a young lady that wants to start off in comedy today?
I think the best advice, since I'm kind of a newcomer to the scene, I have only been doing it about 2.5 years actually. I think it's to keep true to yourself. To really try to find who you are, and whatever you are is to play the chord to the hills. I don't know if that makes any sense to people out in TV land, but I mean, really find out what's unique about yourself and just do it. 100%. I don't know.
It would be the same advice that I would give to a male comedian. I don't think that women get special advice. I think it's to play to the top of the audience's intelligence and try and call the very best comedy from truth. And write a lot. Keep paper and pencil and write a lot, write all the time. And eavesdrop ruthlessly.
My advice is to bring a little Tide with you and wash your undies on the road. You don't need to bring 6 or 7 pair. They take up so much space on the luggage. Just bring 2 or 3. Wash them out at night.
This is the woman who travels with a steamer, okay?
No. My advice to young people starting out, especially if they're women, is don't. There's just not room for all of us.
Get out of our way.
Thank you, ladies, for being a part of the show.
Our pleasure.
No, wait, don't leave them thinking I'm a terrible person.
She is.
We're going to be cutting back.
My advice is